It's time for us to take a look at what's happening in the Southern Mallee Giants report. And it is Coleman Schache. He's out in the sprayer. He's got the farm going. Everything is looking cherry ripe, all beautiful and green. And he joins me now. Coleman, how are you?
Hi, man. I'm going well, thanks. Good to join you.
It is. And last week, it wasn't so good. I had you pinned in at the Beulah Memorial Park. I thought this is where the Giants take that leap. Minyip Matai have lost those 2-3 real guns they had. But no, they've beaten you 10-4, 64 to 6-10, 46. Coleman, explain to me how it all unfolded.
So we definitely had our chances. We were up till three-quarter time. There was no team really got away, as it probably suggests with the scoreline. It was a low-scoring game. Got a couple of goals ahead of them early, and they sort of pegged us back, and that happened a bit of to and fro a couple of times, and it turned into a pretty contested, low-scoring game. And three-quarter time, I think, we might have been just narrowly up potentially. I can't quite remember. It was very close anyway. And in the last quarter, though, you just went away from us, bit too strong and fit. That sort of come through, and unfortunately couldn't stick it with them. And I might have kicked 3-0 in the last quarter, I think. And we ran out a bit of puff, and credit to the Minyip boys. They've set the benchmark again this year, and we've got to chase them down.
No, I tell you what, you missed some shots at goal too, I think, in that third quarter. You kicked just the 2 goals 5 against the 3 goals 1, and it put the scores even at three-quarter time, 6-10 to 7-4. They were able to take advantage of that accurate kicking, making the most of opportunities. Luke Fisher does that, and Jay McGrath, both gun footballers. Ben Webster led the way for the Southern Mallee Giants, and Liam Price, Jake Garvey and Lee Stewart in the better players. Having a look at where that places you in terms of the ladder, Coleman, and this was the important thing. Ararat out the front, Minyip Matai both haven't lost. Southern Mallee Giants, you've had the one bye already, but you're at 2-1 now, and then the D's at 2-2, Stall at 2-1. So still, it's not calamitous or anything like that. A game that gets your focus back maybe, and that puts you back to really have a good look at this week. We're going to go now and have a look, if we can, at the twos and the reserve grade. The Giant boys come out and they put up a hard fight, but it is a tough season, that is for sure, and they were done 13-8 to 1 goal. The difference between the two sides, Coleman?
Yeah, Minyip just too good. Probably just, too many better players all over the ground. They've got a pretty good core in the reserves, and I'm pretty sure they are on top of the ladder in the reserves as well. So the boys probably just haven't gelled as well as we'd like to in the reserves just yet. So I reckon there's still some better footy ahead of them. Get the young ones up and running again, and I'm not sure how the Demons have been tracking in the reserves this year, but it's normally a good game against the Demons in the reserves. So hopefully they can get a win and get some confidence back and sort of get their season back on track.
Yeah, okay. Well, Tim McCormack was real good. It's earned him a recall this week into the seniors, along with Deck Brown, which is good for those two players. Caleb Hill led the way with 6 goals for Minyip Matai. And I see an Adam Schache there, or Shack, same as your spelling. Any relation there over at Minyip?
No relation there. Get that question quite a bit, though.
Yeah, okay, all right, no relative, but a relatively good player in that game. Over to having a look at the junior grade, and the 14-year-olds that came out to play in the morning, and they really do fight hard, and it is a good start to the season when your kids put up this sort of an effort. Minyip Matai got home 3-4 to 2-7. Around the club, though, the feeling from what I'm told is it could have been the one that got away. There was a couple of scoring shot opportunities where the Southern Mallee Giants might have actually pinched it.
Yeah, they had their chances as well, the boys. I think one of them, hit the post. They had the ball in their forward 50, just pressing in that last quarter, and couldn't quite get it through the big stick. So, the best thing about it at the moment, the boys have in 3 games had 3 real competitive games, been in it right up until the end. So. They're getting a taste of some really good competitive football at the moment, and their footy is just bouncing along, and Lou's doing a great job because of it. So it makes it all worthwhile getting there early and watching them go about their business.
Yeah, the two Williams boys, a couple of the Hallams, Parker and Kobe, also Cody Frankel and Dane Hakopa. And I've done my research during the week too, and I found out who Ollie W is. It's Ollie Wood, and comes down from Patchy Wallach. Of course, everyone knows the O'Reillys in that part of the world, and so my research tells me it's Ollie Wood, but I did get a message from his mum, by the way, Coleman, through the week to say thanks, Flowman, for all the promotion. Ollie is going to enjoy it, and I believe that he's been promoted into the midfield because of all my promotion.
Yes, you threw me under the bus there, I reckon, Flowman. Bit of a brain fade on my behalf, but yes, as we hung up the conversation, the green light come on, and I worked out who it was. Ollie, he's been playing some good footy this year. I should have known.
No, good stuff. We love it to bring you under the bus or under the tractor there, the big one that you're driving at the moment with the sprayer. Having a look. Is it a self-propelled sprayer, by the way, or is it a hitch? No,
we're still in the tractor and the hitch. I'll look across the paddock though and see Brownie and his nice propelled sprayer. I might just have to stick the broom out and wipe a bit of his cross out.
Good stuff. Okay, let's have a look at the match this week. It's your blokes up against the D's, and you made mention before. I noticed some changes to the side, and how about this? Hayden Drew, Sam Waddell, Lou White. From last week's side, all out. All injured?
Sam Waddell is not injured. The other two boys are, so... Yeah, not sure how long they'll be out just yet, but Sam Waddell should only miss the 1 week though, hopefully, and he'll be back going again.
Okay, now in the names side, I see that, and we mentioned that a bit earlier about Tim coming up. He had a very good game last week.
He did. He was probably stiff to go out. His footy's improved a lot from last year, and he just gives us a bit of flexibility. He's a tall, he can go in the ruck, but he's also pretty athletic as well. So you can chuck him on the wing, or he could play down back. So he gives us some flexibility in the height department.
Yeah, it's big Tim McCormack we're talking there. Sam Bromley-Lynch comes in also. He was out there. Of course, you've got the two Bromley-Lynches playing in this week. And I know Stack Brown back in on the half-back flank. Another change, Riley Cook goes back into full-back, and Zach Roberts up to the wing. Lou White, of course, out in the middle, so that's going to be a problem. But I suppose bringing Zach Robbins up onto the wing gives you a little bit of coverage.
Yes. No, Zach, he obviously can play anywhere as well. And Riley played well when he went down back last week. So, we're confident he'll do a good job down there. And Zach's got terrific skills. He's a pretty smart player. So if we can get the ball in his hands around the half-forward line, he's gonna hit a target going into forward 50, which is, the toughest kick in the game. So hopefully that opens up some more scoring shots for us.
Horsham City Oval, how do you go there? Do you like that oval as Southern Mallee Giants? I mean, is it a happy hunting ground?
Oh, it's a bit of a mixed bag, the Horsham City Oval. We've had some good memories in some premierships there, and also some losses as well. So it's definitely one of the different ovals. There's a lot of big ovals in the Wimmera League, big wide ovals, and it's a bit more of a skinny, narrow type. So you do have to play it a little bit differently. But if you do play it correct and win it out of the middle and, get on top in the midfield, you get your reward for effort pretty quickly. So, looking forward to having a run around there. It's a beautiful deck to have a kick on.
It certainly is. I'll tell you what, if you have a look at your reserve grade, I looked at the side and I noted that you've got the powerful forward line there. Riley Lehman up in full forward. He'll be excited about being named there. Big Jaden Cook goes into the ruck. I reckon your reserve grade probably played beneath themselves last week. You made a mention earlier they just haven't gelled yet. Really need to gel this week against the Horsham D's, and it'd be great to see them do that because I think it's a good enough side.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the addition of Riley Lehman, he'll add a lot of confidence to those younger boys like Jado Cook and all that. It's I've run around beside him and he makes everyone walk a bit taller. So hopefully he gets those young ones up and about. They've strung a few games together now. So hopefully they are building the confidence. And like I said before, I'm not 100% sure on the D's strengths in the reserves, but there'll be no excuses for the boys to have a red hot crack at it this weekend.
Well, they played the top side, Minyat Matoa, last week. They're playing the second side, Horsham Districts, the Horsham Demons, I should say, this week, and both haven't lost a match this season. So It's a tough 2 weeks for your reserve side, who find themselves in 7th place with just the one win, and so desperate to cling in that top 5 area, need to win one of these matches in the next couple of weeks. It's a big call on that. It's going to be a big call on the kids. You mentioned that they've been very competitive, and I noticed that the D's are very good in their junior grades. They always have been. They've got a big number of people to select from. And this year at the moment they're in 3rd place on the ladder. Your blokes are in 5th place and been going okay. So a competitive hit out would be great here for your kids.
Yeah, that's right. In the past, the Demons have been a very strong team and have mercied us pretty early, and they've always been good about it. They give us some players to get a real good hit out. So this year, who knows what could happen. The boys have been playing some really good footy, and obviously the Demons may have come back to the pack compared to where they normally sit. So we'll get down there nice and early and watch them give it a right crack. And Lil no doubt he does every week. So no reason why they can't be competitive in this match.
Yeah, absolutely. Dane Huckup on the half-back flank. Ollie Wood goes in as a ruck rover after all the promotion. I'll tell you what, the forward line looks good. Jesse Crisp at full forward. Kybe Bellinger at centre-half forward. Kobe Frankel in the ruck. This is a good side. The Credlin boy is good in the middle. Jackson Moore at centre-half back. I'm looking forward to seeing just how they go. Hopefully they score some goals and are competitive in this match. Well, Coleman, it's a big weekend for you blokes down to the Horsham City Oval, and no doubt there's going to be, with 3 new players coming in to your senior side, that's going to be important. I noted that they were calling for a boundary umpire in the reserves, Coleman. You hadn't put your hand up for that, for a bit of a run around?
I hadn't quite seen that flow, man, but more than happy to chuck the hand up.
If you want a boundary umpire, Josh Warren would like to know. And Coleman Schache says it's not him. He's carrying a couple of injuries, niggling injuries at the moment. You have a good time on that. That's non-self-propelled sprayer, and I'll get back to you next week.
Cheers, Flo.